This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Here at Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley, water temps are around 73 degrees, with water levels just slightly above summer pool. The bluegill and long-ear sunfish have been spawning in large numbers and are by far the easiest fish to catch right now. Night crawlers, crickets, or waxworms are the go-to for the classic hook and bobber presentation. The red ear are still spawning, although we are nearing the end of their spawning activity. The channel catfish are starting to show up in greater numbers in the shallows, particularly along riprap or large chunk rock banks. Jugging activity has also increased in response. The bass fishing has been pretty good, with the most success coming from deeper secondary and main lake points. Most, if not all, of the bass fry schools have broken up, so the pattern of targeting parental male bass is over, but the shad are spawning in good numbers right now, so it's possible to get on that shad spawn pattern if you're there in the very early mornings. Crankbaits and jigs have been the most productive lately. Crappie fishing has continued to be good. The majority of fish are post-spawn now, although I fully expect some continued spawning activity until water temps reach the high 70s. All in all, it's a great time to catch a variety of fish before the summertime heat gets here. As always, if you decide to get out on the water, always remember to wear your life jackets and kill switches. Good luck.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Cavern Lake is sitting really nice near summer pool levels. The best thing going on the lake right now is crappie. They're being caught pretty readily on shallow brush across the lake. One trick with the crappie is that you're going to have to wade through several smaller fish to get to some of these bigger ones. One thing to look forward to is the white bass jumps on the lake. These should start showing up just about any time. You'll be looking for brief and scattered jumps, and of course you're going to be using a Castmaster or a Little George to throw into these. We did some sampling up on South Fork Licking River in Cynthiana and found some awesome fish in the pools by the airport and in downtown Cynthiana. Downtown we saw several nice smallmouth, some larger largemouth, and several nice red ear sunfish and rock bass. Most of these fish were holding right up beneath the dam there downtown. Sampling on Stoner Creek in Paris was also productive. Largemouth bass and panfish look fantastic in the creek. Lastly, our creel clerk up at Greenbow reports some nice messes of bluegill and red ear sunfish coming out of the lake. Fish a little deeper for the red ear than you would for the bluegill. And for both species, keep in mind the clarity up at Greenbow works against you. Use lifelike baits and be sure to sneak up on the fish. That should do it for us. Please don't forget the fishing derby's coming up for kids in several communities around the state. We're hosting a large one here at Minor Clark Fish Hatchery on Saturday, June the 3rd. Registration is available online through the Facebook Cave Run Kids Fishing Derby page or in person the day of the event. Hope to see you all there.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing update from Northwest Kentucky. Rough River Lake is at 488.5. It will come up another 1.5 feet or so to reach the new summer pool. Bass, crappie, and hybrid striped bass fishing has been fair to good. I'm not hearing or seeing much chatter online about specific tackle or locations, so I'm guessing a little bit of everything is working everywhere. Nolan River Lake is almost a foot over summer pool. Look for it to begin falling slowly back to 515. Bass fishing has been good. Fish have been hitting a little bit of everything. Crappie fishing is good, with fish sitting on main lake brush. White bass have been in the jumps sporadically, usually around sunrise and for the first hour or two of daylight. Even if they aren't in the jumps, they are still pushing shad around and feeding aggressively. Keep an eye out for schools of shad on the surface. Spinner baits, blade baits, and medium running crankbaits will catch them. Crappie, white bass, and trout are being caught in the tailwater. A variety of light to medium tackle has been working. At Lake Malone, bass fishing has been good. Target the edges of the water willow, 2 to 6 feet deep, with chatterbaits, buzzbaits, spinnerbaits, and shaky head jigs. Crappie are still biting in the state lakes. Check out Carpenter, Mauset, Malone, and New Kingfisher lakes. Look for fish on structure, 3 to 8 feet deep. Jigs or minnows usually work. Anglers typically catch quite a few 7 to 9 inch fish with a few larger ones mixed in. Bluegill and red ear fishing is great in smaller state lakes right now. Fish are on the beds in shallow water, typically near overhead cover. Washburn, Carpenter, Kingfishers, Malone, Mauset, Finns Lakes, and most of Peabody WMA lakes offer great opportunities for sunfish this time of year. This is a great time to get out and go fishing before the summer heat sets in. Take a bag chair or cooler and throw some live bait under a bobber. You've got a great chance of reeling something in. Remember to wear your life jacket while on the water. Good luck and stay safe.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across Kentucky, we stocked walleye and saugeye. Walleye was stocked in Lake Cumberland, Dale Hollow Lake, Lowell River Lake, Carr Creek Lake, Paintsville Lake, Nolan River Lake, Green River Lake, Russell Fork, and the Licking River. Saugeye were stocked in Taylorsville Lake and Bullock Pen Lake. Good luck fishing and stay safe.